For thousands of years, one question has captivated explorers, naturalists, and kings alike. Which is greater, the lion or the tiger? Two animals, both apex predators, both perfectly engineered by millions of years of evolution, and yet separated by entire continents. They represent two entirely different visions of what a big cat can be. The lion, regal, social, the undisputed symbol of power in Africa. The tiger, solitary, secretive, the largest cat that has ever walked this earth. Today, we will compare them across every dimension that matters: their size and strength, their anatomy, their hunting strategies, their intelligence, their social lives, and ultimately, what science tells us about which of these two titans holds the edge. This is not a simple question, and it does not have a simple answer. To truly understand the lion and the tiger, we must first understand where they came from. Both species belong to the genus Panthera, the roaring cats, a lineage that diverged from a common ancestor approximately 6.4 million years ago in Asia. From this single ancestral line, evolution produced 5 living species: the lion, tiger, jaguar, leopard, and snow leopard. The tiger, Panthera tigris, is the oldest branch of this family. Fossil evidence suggests that the earliest tigers emerged in northern China and Siberia roughly 3.2 million years ago, before spreading south and west across Asia. Over millennia, tigers diversified into distinct subspecies, from the massive Siberian tiger of the Russian Far East to the compact Sumatran tiger of the Indonesian islands. The lion, Panthera leo, followed a different path. Its ancestors originated in eastern Africa, and for much of prehistory, lions were the most widespread large land predator on Earth. At their peak, lions roamed not just Africa, but across Europe, the Middle East, Persia, and into India. The famous cave paintings of France depict lions hunting alongside early humans tens of thousands of years ago. Today, wild lions are confined almost entirely to sub-Saharan Africa, with a small, critically endangered population surviving in the Gir forest of India. This geographical separation is crucial. For most of their evolutionary history, lions and tigers never met. They evolved on separate continents, facing separate prey, separate climates, and separate ecological pressures. What we are comparing today, therefore, are two apex predators shaped by entirely different worlds. When it comes to raw size, the numbers tell a clear story. The tiger is the largest wildcat species on Earth, and it is not particularly close. The largest subspecies, the Amur tiger, also known as the Siberian tiger, can reach body lengths of up to 3.3 meters from nose to tail, and weights exceeding 300 kilograms in exceptional males. Average wild male Amur tigers typically weigh between 180 and 220 kilograms. The Bengal tiger, the most numerous subspecies, is slightly smaller but still formidable. Wild male Bengals average between 160 and 200 kilograms, with exceptional individuals recorded at over 250 kilograms. The lion, by comparison, is a substantial animal, but consistently smaller than the largest tiger subspecies. A fully grown male African lion typically weighs between 150 and 190 kilograms. The largest reliably recorded wild male lions approach 270 kilograms. Enormous, but still within the range of large Bengal tigers. However, raw weight does not capture the full picture. Lions and tigers differ dramatically in body proportion and physical structure. The tiger possesses notably longer and more heavily muscled forelimbs relative to its body size. Its paws are extraordinarily large, among the largest of any felid, and its overall build is denser, more compact, and oriented toward grappling and overpowering large prey alone. The lion, while lighter on average, carries a different kind of physical strength. Male lions develop a remarkable mane, a feature unique among cats, which serves as both display and protection. In combat, a thick mane can absorb bites to the neck and shoulders, making it genuinely functional body armor. Lions also possess slightly longer legs relative to body length, giving them a different movement profile, built for open grassland pursuit rather than forest ambush. In terms of skull and jaw structure, the tiger holds a measurable advantage. Studies measuring bite force estimate the tiger's bite at approximately 1,050 pounds per square inch, somewhat stronger than the lion's estimated 650 to 900 pounds per square inch, though methodology varies between studies. Both are capable of crushing bone and dispatching large prey with a single neck bite. Perhaps the most profound difference between lions and tigers lies not in their bodies, but in how they live. The lion is the only truly social cat. Lions live in groups called prides, which typically consist of 2 to 18 adult females, their cubs, and a coalition of 1 to 4 adult males. This social structure is unique among wild cats, and it shapes virtually every aspect of lion life, from how they hunt, to how they raise young, to how they defend territory. Pride membership provides significant advantages. Females cooperate in hunts, allowing lions to pursue and bring down prey far larger than any individual could manage, including Cape buffalo, giraffe, and even young elephant. Cooperative defense of territory means that a pride of lions can hold far more land than a solitary animal ever could. Cubs are raised communally, with multiple females nursing and protecting the young of the entire group. The male lion's role within the pride is often misunderstood. While females perform the majority of hunting, males are far from passive. Their primary function is territorial defense, and the battles between male coalitions for control of a pride can be extraordinarily violent. A dominant male must defend his pride against rival coalitions, often fighting to the death, and must also protect cubs from infanticide by incoming males. The mane, therefore, is not merely decoration. It signals health and genetic quality, intimidates rivals, and provides physical protection during these brutal encounters. The tiger, by contrast, lives an almost entirely solitary existence. Adult tigers occupy large overlapping territories. A male's range may span 60 to 100 square kilometers or more, which they patrol and scent mark with extraordinary precision. The only regular social bond in a tiger's life is the relationship between a mother and her cubs, which persists for approximately 2 to 3 years before the young tigers disperse to establish their own territories. This solitary lifestyle shapes the tiger into a very different kind of predator. Where the lion can rely on group tactics and endurance, the tiger must succeed alone, every time, against whatever prey is available. This has produced an animal with extraordinary stealth, patience, and explosive power, a predator capable of killing prey many times its own weight through ambush and overwhelming force. The hunting strategies of lions and tigers reflect their contrasting lifestyles perfectly. Lions are coursing predators. They chase. On the open savannas of Africa, concealment is limited, and lions have adapted to hunt in the open, relying on coordination, stamina, and teamwork to succeed. A typical lion hunt begins with careful observation. The pride identifies a target, often an old, young, or injured individual, and begins a slow, deliberate approach. Different females take up flanking positions, cutting off escape routes. The final charge can reach speeds of approximately 80 kilometers per hour in short bursts, but lions are not built for prolonged pursuit. If the initial charge fails, the hunt is typically abandoned. The kill itself is usually accomplished by suffocation. Lions seize prey by the throat or muzzle, clamping down until the animal asphyxiates. For very large prey such as buffalo, multiple lions may be involved in the takedown, with some animals holding limbs while others secure the throat. The tiger's approach could not be more different. The tiger is a stalking predator. It ambushes. In the dense forests, grasslands, and mangroves it inhabits, the tiger's striped coat provides extraordinary camouflage, breaking up its outline among light and shadow. A tiger may follow potential prey for considerable distances, moving with near-complete silence, freezing when necessary, before launching a sudden explosive attack from close range, typically within 10 to 20 meters. The killing bite of the tiger is most often directed at the back of the neck, a precise bite that severs the spinal cord, or crushes the skull of smaller prey, or clamps the throat of larger animals. A tiger hunting a large animal such as a gaur, a wild bovine that can weigh over 800 kilograms, must control its prey alone, using its massive forelimbs to pin the animal to the ground while delivering the killing bite. This hunting style demands enormous individual strength, and it has produced exactly that. Success rates in hunting tell an interesting story. Lions, hunting cooperatively, succeed in roughly 17 to 25% of attempted hunts. Tigers, hunting alone, succeed in approximately 10 to 20% of attempts, a slightly lower rate which reflects the difficulty of solitary predation on large prey. Intelligence in predators is difficult to measure precisely, but both lions and tigers demonstrate remarkable cognitive abilities suited to their respective lifestyles. Lions show clear evidence of strategic thinking in cooperative hunts. Different individuals consistently adopt different roles, suggesting an understanding of group tactics that goes beyond instinct. Lions are also highly adaptable in terms of prey selection, taking everything from mice to young elephants depending on availability. Coastal lion populations in Namibia have been observed hunting Cape fur seals, behavior that requires learning entirely new techniques in an unfamiliar environment. Tigers demonstrate a different kind of intelligence, one oriented toward individual problem solving. Tigers have been observed using the sound of prey calls to locate animals, approaching waterholes from downwind, and, crucially, learning from failed hunts. In areas of high human activity, tigers have demonstrated remarkable capacity to shift their behavior, becoming almost entirely nocturnal and modifying their territories to avoid detection. Both species show capacity for learning across generations. Young lions learn hunting techniques from observing older pride members. Tiger cubs accompany their mothers on hunts for extended periods, learning prey handling and kill techniques through direct observation. One area where tigers demonstrate a notable advantage is swimming. While lions will cross rivers and wade through water when necessary, tigers are enthusiastic and capable swimmers, regularly crossing rivers several kilometers wide and known to hunt in water. This adaptability gives the tiger remarkable flexibility in the environments it can exploit. Tragically, both the lion and the tiger face severe pressures from human expansion, habitat loss, and illegal hunting, but their situations differ considerably in severity. The tiger is among the most endangered large mammals on Earth. At the beginning of the 20th century, an estimated 100,000 tigers lived across Asia. Today, wild tiger populations are estimated at fewer than 5,000 individuals across all subspecies combined. 3 subspecies, the Bali tiger, Javan tiger, and Caspian tiger, went extinct in the 20th century. The South China tiger has not been reliably recorded in the wild for decades and may already be functionally extinct in its native habitat. The remaining tiger subspecies, Bengal, Amur, Indochinese, Malayan, and Sumatran, survive in fragmented, isolated populations across a fraction of their historical range. Habitat destruction, prey depletion, and poaching for the illegal wildlife trade remain the primary threats. The lion faces similarly alarming declines. African lion populations have fallen by approximately 43% over the past 2 decades, An estimated 20,000 to 25,000 lions remain in the wild, a number that sounds large but represents a catastrophic reduction from historical abundances. Lions have been extirpated from over 90% of their historical range in Africa and from essentially all of Asia, with the exception of the approximately 600 Asiatic lions surviving in India's Gir forest. Both species now exist primarily within protected reserves, national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, and tiger reserves that represent islands in an increasingly human-dominated landscape. Conservation efforts for both species have achieved important successes. India's Project Tiger, launched in 1973, has been one of the most significant wildlife conservation programs in history, helping to stabilize and increase Bengal tiger numbers in key reserves. Lion conservation programs across Africa have demonstrated that community-based approaches, in which local populations benefit economically from wildlife, can meaningfully reduce human-wildlife conflict, but the challenges remain immense. For both the lion and the tiger, the 21st century will be decisive. So, what is the difference between a lion and a tiger? The answer, as we have seen, is that they represent two entirely different evolutionary strategies, both extraordinarily successful, both perfectly suited to their respective worlds. The tiger is the more powerful individual, larger on average, stronger in bite force, more heavily muscled in the forelimbs, and capable of taking down prey alone that would challenge an entire lion pride. In a pure contest of individual physical capability, the tiger holds measurable advantages. The lion is the more socially sophisticated animal, the only cat to have evolved a cooperative social structure, a collective intelligence, and a system of pride-based survival that no other felid has replicated. In the lion's world, on the open savanna, these qualities make it the undisputed apex predator. But perhaps the most important truth is this: neither animal needs to be greater than the other. They evolved in isolation on different continents to fill different ecological roles. Comparing them is like comparing an orchestra to a virtuoso soloist. Both are extraordinary. They simply represent different expressions of the same underlying power. What they share, however, is equally profound. Both are in urgent need of human action to survive the century. The lion and the tiger have dominated their respective worlds for millions of years. Whether they continue to do so depends entirely on choices that our species makes in the decades ahead. Thank you for watching.